Dialed the wrong number twice.
Alice, I can't think of the name now.
We'll have Ray give it to us.
Bettendorf has white jerseys right now. Wait about 42 seconds, and they won't be white anymore. Here's the kickoff. It's going to be taken, it's going to go off the hands of Blythe, picked up at the 1-yard line to the 5, upfield to the 10, and down to about the 15-yard line. Blythe really had trouble hanging on to the football. Quarterback, along with Blythe and Zahner. Pearson is the wing to the left side. They're going to run they try to run the sweep with Blythe, and there was no way to go. He was trying to run left to right off tackle. 70, the average 192.
We actually lost a yard in that play, Don, for 2nd and 11.
Got a split out man on the east side. Kelly to throw it. Goes outside, and the pass was caught, I believe, by Carlson. It was Carlson up at the 25-yard line, defending for the ball game. Bettendorf plays a straight 52 defense. They keep their linebackers in pretty tight. Their corners are about 5-6 yards off the line of scrimmage. And the free safety and the strong safety are about 10 to 12 yards off. They're going to run the fake and pass the ball, and they've got Zach Meyer open, and he caught it at the 48-yard line of Bettendorf. The defender who was beaten on that play was Chris Rabin. Play action with the fake to Pearson and then the pass to Zach Meyer. Now we've got Zach Meyer split out to the east sideline. Wing to the right side, 1st and 10 from the Bettendorf 48. Handoff is to Blythe, picking his way up the middle and didn't get a whole lot. Couple 3 yards on the play. Tack to the Bettendorf 45-yard line. No score early in the ball game. It'll be 2nd down and about 7 yards to go for the 1st down. Here comes the counter on the wing. They were ready for it. Pearson managed to get a yard. Well, they always line up right. They always, maybe down here at the south end. Off the field.
Not on the track. I walked on that track, and I would hate to run something there tonight.
Well, there's been a lot of rain. Pearson in motion, back to throw. Kelly straight back over the middle. He's got his man, Zach Meyer. He's got the 1st down, Carlson at the 30-yard line.
And I want to tell you, he was wide open over the middle with the...
Already has as many passes completed tonight in the first 2 minutes of the ball game than he had the entire season. So it's 1st and 10 from the Bettendorf 30. They're on the move. The handoff is to Zahner. Squirrels his way through the hole, fighting off tackle, and none of the football yet. This has been a very good drive. They've mixed up the plays extremely well. Carlson now split to the east side, wing to the right in motion. Kelly fumbled the ball, then gave it to Pearson. He managed to get 5 yards out of it. Well, I'll tell you what, that was a heck of a play from the way... Well, they can't afford to have him out of their very yard. He's another junior who has played extremely well this year for the Greyhounds. 1st and 10, pitch out, trying to turn the corner. Blythe slides laterally, but Bettendorf that time did an excellent job of stringing out the play. Sheridan is on Monday and is not going to play here tonight. 7.5 minutes to go. 2nd down, still 10 to go. 1st down, quick pop over the middle, almost intercepted. Pass was intended for Carlson and was almost picked off by her. It'll be 3rd and 10 for the line of scrimmage at the 18, and still a little far out, I think, for a field goal attempt. Here comes the wing-back counter. Pearson, can he get out of trouble? Tried to turn upfield, and they strung him out, and he never did make it. May have lost a yard on the play, chasing him out of bounds with 57. Also went on the play. That was clipping against Burlington.
First penalty of the game.
Field goal range at this point. Carlson now split to the near side. The wing is to the right side with a 5-man front defensively. Kelly to throw. He's looking deep for his man. It's intercepted on the far sideline. Picking it up at the 20, going down the sideline. Heading across midfield. I think that was 17, was it?
That was Gerald. No, that was Chris Woodridge yesterday. Bettendorf really did some nice maneuvering to get that early lead.
And then they put back into their shell. Here's Blythe trying to run off tackle. Squirms his way ahead for a couple of yards. Knifing through to bring him down. Seconds left to go in the first period. Bettendorf just plays that straight 52 defense, but they're tough at it. Kelly trying to get the handoff, and finally did after some mix-up in the backfield, and Pearson.
He's a little on the thin side at 165, but he sure can see over that line.
And incidentally, this is a good Bettendorf team. Kelly to throw to the outside for Carlson, slipped and fell. Coming up to try to make the play.
It's not raining. It's easy. It's just as easy to throw the ball. You know, if it's raining and money, it's really hard to throw the ball as well, but we don't have the rain tonight.
Slotted to the right side. That's Pearson in motion. Takes the handoff and is covered right at the line of scrimmage. Tried to run that wing back counter and pounds. Wing to the right side. Carlson split to the right. Kelly to throw over to Zachmeyer, and he couldn't get it at midfield. Defending on the play, 0.8 average. His longest kick is 50, along with Boswell, but there were extenuating circumstances. It was in the rain at Assumption. He slipped and fell and punted it 1 yard.
Hey, after watching Joe Theismann, I'll believe anything.
The kick is very, very short. Let's see what they will do. I don't think they're going to pick it up. It just hit and stopped at about the 37-yard line.
Total offense in that one drive and going all the way in for the score. And unfortunately, Burlington's got about the same amount of yardage, but they had the turnover, which is why they're down 7-0 at this point.
Grimshaw and Anderson are back deep. Here's Martin's kick. It's going to be a short one. Who's going to take it? Take it on the run by, that's Blythe, Rich Blythe, and he brings the ball clear up to the 40-yard line.
He broke about 4 tackles at
Blythe,
midfield.
who is back trailing in the ball game now by a score of 7-0. Kelly with a handoff to Blythe, hit behind the line of scrimmage, submarining through.
So just shake him up and say, you guys are better.
Quarter action in 30 seconds.
At First National Bank,
And the amount of yardage put up on the scoreboard, Burlington's winning that one, but they're down 7-0 on the scoreboard. We're
Going to have to go back to the air again. There is a delay and a handoff on the wing.
3, and then through 3 incompletions and an interception.
An interception, but I think you better go back to it because I don't think you're going to be able to run against this club. Kelly is going to throw it. He does throw it, and the pass is caught at the full tonight. Ain't no reason to hold anything back now. If you got any gimmicks, you better stick them out there. I think Pearson may have jumped too quickly. No, they're not going to call it. He makes a heck of a run. Down to the 35-yard. Comes in now, replacing Carlson. Now, they've run a little strange play off of this sometimes. Is he going to go for marching? No. He's going to go over the middle for Zachmeyer and threw it over his head. He had double where the quarterback is told to hit a primary receiver, and that's the only guy he sees. He has tunnel vision, doesn't sometimes pick up the secondary man. Kelly had trouble to snap from center, got it out, threw it, was almost intercepted. Pass was intended. Time remaining 10:27. Bettendorf leading by a score of 7-0 on Lemansky's 5-yard run. Kelly fumbled it. Let's see who came out of there with the ball. Was rolling around right at Kelly will be punting from about midfield. Chances are he'll try to head for the sideline with it if he can. They're not coming. Oh, he does, but he only kicked it about, what, 10 yards?
I think he
Didn't go
lost
that far.
I think he lost yardage.
After what for him was a chip shot.
That was.
25-yard field goal. Coming up to field the kickoff. Whoops! He couldn't find a handle on it. Finally did. Bust into the open and is brought down at the 41-yard line. There have been 3 for Bettendorf. They have scored 2 of their 3. Carlson split out. Wing back in motion. Gets the counter. Good run by Pearson.
And right now the runs worked for them on one play. I wouldn't be surprised to see them go to the run on the strong side this time.
With the clock moving, they eventually would probably have to put it up. They're not going to this time. They're going to have a hunch that if a push comes to shove, and they get down near the goal line, they need a couple of hard yards. He may suddenly find him in the ball game. Well, they tried to ram it straight ahead. Burlington was shut out by North, and that's shut out by North Scott. Kelly to throw to the outside, incomplete. Intended for Bean. It's 1 and a muddy 7. Kelly's going to punt from his 45-yard line. Gets off a better kick than last time's 1-yard effort. And they left at one time at the 45. Minute and 29 left, clock running. Carlson split right side. Kelly to throw for Carlson, and it's picked off. Swiped out of the air by Boswell at about the 35-yard line, took it to the 38. Back to receive Martin's kick, little squib jobber. What's Blythe going to do, pick it up? Yeah, at the 20. Looking for some place to go. to the 25, and hello. In the second quarter. Fourth time they've had the ball. In the game, 6 times, 6 possessions for Bettendorf. They've scored 3 of those 6. Kelly to throw to the outside. Woo! Well, national team. That sounds exciting.
Beat the Blackhawks Monday, too, right?
Yeah, over at Pizzazz. Have a little food and a little liquid libation. Kelly to throw, eventually. He does throw for marching, threw it over his head, and then he got 16-0, Bettendorf leading. Touchdowns by Lemansky and Grossenbacher, and a 25-yard field goal by Alan Martin. Kelly looking, throwing, and it's intercepted by Romer. No, dropped it. First half is over with the score.
Feel that way. Aren't you glad to know you got it? That confidence inside. Aren't you glad you used style? Aren't you glad you used style? Aren't you glad? Aren't you glad you used style?
Last Thursday night up at Brady Street Stadium to Davenport West. If Clinton beats Davenport North tonight, they have the conference championship outright. If they lose, it ends up at a tie. If they lose, they'll cut their throat.
Number 44.
Ken Zahner makes the first play from scrimmage and 7. Well, we get done here, go home and brush your teeth and go to bed, and then head to Cedar Rapids tomorrow morning.
Realize Kerry wanted me to sign on for him tomorrow, too?
I believe it. That'd give me a headache. To the outside went Pearson on the wingback counter. Tidmer,
who's playing for substitute
out of the Agra Sports Arena. It's mainly Iowa athletes, I believe. With a guest appearance by Lonnie Smith. Third down, and about 3. Zahner took it straight ahead, and looked like he got maybe a couple of yards.
Rather not. It looks like my laundry at home.
Oh, boy, how'd you like that to clean those pants up tonight? They are a mess. Look out, the linebackers were coming, but Zahner saw it, managed to fight through the hole and pick up an extra 5 yards.
I think he got a first down.
He got to the side of midfield in Burlington territory. 8 minutes and 26 seconds left, third quarter. Bettendorf leading Burlington 16-0. Kelly to throw. Threw it over the head of Carlson at the Bettendorf 45-yard line. Up second down and 10 yards to go for the first down. The line of scrimmage right at midfield. Kelly now brings him up. In motion, Pearson gets the handoff and got company immediately, if not sooner. It was 79 who got there. John already down 16-0. Carlson split to this side of the field. Kelly might be looking for him. Now he goes to Pearson, the short man, and he didn't get much because the man who came up to... The bad thing about that is you use about 3 minutes off the clock, and you come up empty-handed.
Might put him in poor field position if we get a decent punt away this time.
Let's see if they're going to come after him. They haven't yet, and they don't this time either. The kick is going to be fielded at the 20-yard line by Ravine. Oh, a great tackle. Field position with time running out in the third quarter. Burlington has only seriously threatened to score. Another thing, the defense needs some time to rest. They have to go back out there after this series very quickly, then they really would be softened up. This might be the last play of the third quarter. Pearson in motion. Kelly to throw. He's got a man wide open, and he overthrew him. Oh, Carlson with marching comes on to replace him now. It'll be third down and about 4 yards to go for the first down. Pearson on the counter. They're ready for it. Got maybe a yard, and that's about it. Tony Easter making Burlington 16-0 and will return in 30 seconds before the New London game. And then losing that ball game, they obviously were very down. Kelly now will punt. And going back will be number 7, Willie Brown.
All right, Willie.
Downtown Willie Brown, and number 44, John Boswell.
Kelly's only averaging 25 yards a kick. He needs a good one here.
That's a little better than the last one. Boswell caught it at the Burlington 45 to the 40, 35. And here at the start of the fourth quarter, it's gotten worse.
It's the start of the 7th possession for the Hounds.
Kelly now with the football at quarterback. Been there all night long. Inside handoff, and they were waiting for Pearson. Lost it to happen favorably with some other games being played tonight to give Bettendorf that opportunity. Loss of 3. It'll be second down and 13 Marching split out. Kelly to throw. Marching comes back, catches the ball at the 20-yard line. Tackled at the
sprinkling in the reserves, as you said, so I think Burlington would be wise if they can take advantage of that and make some 10, 15-yard passes.
Still in the 5-2, and they know you're not going to give up the big one. Kelly's going for the big one, but it's incomplete up in a bed. But, you know, he could probably lay right down there on the ground and go to sleep.
Second and 10.
So it'll be second and 10.
22.
One wide out, split backs, wing left side. Kelly sets it up, double pumps it, and then got caught from behind.
First sack of the night for either team.
Looked like 53.
That's right.
Well, I'll tell you, that kid from Tipton the other night was a good quarterback.
Yeah, he was. Boy, he could just...
You could never get to him.
As where he planted his foot, he really threw like they tell you to. Your legs got to get into the ball.
Third down and 10. Kelly double pumps it.
Ooh, he got
fires
hit.
it deep, but he threw it about 10 yards over Carlson. Well, Kelly will punt, although I don't know why, really. Trailing 16-0. Here's the snap. They don't come after him. Got off a pretty decent kick. Ball was taken by Brown at the 51 to go in the ball game. Greyhounds still trying to find a way to get themselves a score. They've been shut out once this season. Kelly loads it up and throws it deep, trying to run under.
Check your pocket.
Well, Burlington's throwing the ball in for a dry one consistently now.
Marching now split to this side. Second and 10. Hand off to Pearson. Got clipped in the backfield, but managed to get away. The reason I say that, Bob, is because a running play takes about a minute. And so, you know, if you're going to run it like that, you're just saying, in effect, we can't win the football game. That may be true, but I would...
And it's a short 2 yards, too, to try and get. So perhaps they can get it here and sustain some kind of drive with 5:12 remaining.
I don't really think that Kelly's done all that bad a job at quarterback. What's the matter now?
Too much
He
time,
got
I
something
bet.
wrong with his hand? Kelly act like...
Oh, they're drying off the ball.
Oh, I thought he was holding his hand.
By the way, the 10 o'clock news will be a bit late again tonight. It's 9:55.
Although we're doing pretty well.
Yeah, thank you very much. You're doing well, too.
We're early tonight compared to most nights. Well, they're trying to go with the first down, and they did get it. So not only will Burlington not win the game, but if they don't start throwing the ball pretty soon, they might not even have an opportunity to score. Well, Kelly is going to throw it this time. Does, and it is dropped. You lose anyway. So if you've got any guns in your arsenal, you better start shooting them. Put those cap pistols away. It'll be second down and 10. Kelly to throw it. Whoops, Kelly not to throw it. He got sacked.
By the muddy one.
Yep. That's the guy, that's 79. Sherian. Out of Burlington's 9 games, I think the weather conditions, field has been, either had rain or mud on 6 of those 9 nights, and one night was about 100 degrees. Quick pop to Carlson. Flea flicker. The ball was fumbled. We'll see if he can get one there. With 1 minute and 16 seconds left to go in the season. And Bettendorf rolling merrily along their way. It's 23-zip. Ball bouncing around, picked up by Zachmeyer at the 26 to the 30. Hello.
Burlington, too, now. Chris Shaw hasn't seen any action. He's in there, number 84.
And we're going to run the ball a little more.
Street in
You
Burlington.
get on school Friday the 20th.
It's starting to cool down here.
What are we doing
Just a bit on the nippy side.
49 seconds to go in the ball game.
Off tackle.
No.
Yes.
No, got a
Wrong.
run sweep this time. That's Eckerson. He did a pretty good
I'll
job.
just advise us to
I'm
the
going to be on
holiday
the
staff
sideline. He
to
said
get
the
together.
sideline's worse than the center of the field.
You might be on the sidelines permanently. Well, let's try a little run the other way.
Had to
No,
go to-
high school
You got
faculty
Shiner right
staff.
side of your eye. The other eye, right?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Gee, must have been a disgruntled Cub fan.
Shouldn't have gone home.
I told you it was going to be another running
His
play. And it
house.
was with Eckerson. And he'll get...
We're a new generation,
What's that?
living past this time.
Out of timeout, so now Kelly's going to throw it. And it's incomplete. It'll be 4th and 5. This will be the last play of the season because they're going to run it. And that's Eckerson, and he's down to the 30. Called quick, run the ball. Eckerson, game's over, season's over. Burlington loses 23-0.
And your smile, so